How's it going, YouTube? Tone M here. As I promised, I told you I'd go out to the range and shoot this bad boy. This is the Leinad Cobra double barrel 11-inch Derringer from a previous video that I went ahead and got that new handle for it, the larger replacement grip that's being made for these Cobra Derringers. Now, right off the bat, you can see that I'm holding it. I shook my hand. It felt good, and I gotta say, I was very impressed. It was very comfortable. I felt very secure with it. I didn't feel like I was gonna slip at all. I mean, I got to hold that thing right up to my face, as you can see, and I had no worry in my mind that there was a possible slipping or anything like that, or it was going to fly out of my hand. Not at all. The grip worked really well. It was very comfortable, and just like I thought, like I predicted in the first video, it helped tremendously with the recoil and the knuckle busting absorption. With that being said, if you didn't watch the video before that, where I put the handle on, basically the original handle, no matter what you did, no matter how you tried to hold it, would just abuse your middle finger because it was riding right up under, or behind I should say, the trigger guard and the trigger, and it just abused it. I mean, you shot it maybe 4 or 5 times and you didn't want to shoot it no more because your knuckles hurt that bad. But with this handle, I fired, oh wow, I had such a blast shooting the gun that I don't even remember. I used all the 45 that I had, 45 long Colt. I must have had maybe 16 rounds left, maybe just under. But I couldn't stop shooting. I didn't stop until I ran out. And if the place that I was shooting at allowed 410, hell, I would have shot the 410 until I ran out of that. That's how comfortable putting that handle on made this gun. It was such a pleasure to shoot it that yeah, I didn't even mind that I used the rest of my ammo. It was that fun. Because the grip is so much larger, when you grab on it, it doesn't matter if you choke up on it or choke a little further down. When you fire it, when you squeeze that handle to fire, when you're about to pull the trigger, the recoil that occurs when the gun is fired pushes into the palm of your hand, and because it's more robust than the original handle, all that force literally just stops in your palm, so your knuckle never touches the back of the trigger guard, so your knuckle doesn't get abused, it doesn't get pulverized. It was just such a treat. Now, if you are looking at the top of my Derringer with the red dot sight, that is another video just to this. Basically, the video came out just before this video was taken, and when I pulled it out to get it ready to go to the range, I was looking at it and I was like, you know what, I'm going to see if there's something I can do to kind of like make it a little cooler looking, because I just can't leave anything well enough alone. I got to make it a little bit cooler or better. And basically what I did was I went ahead and added a Picatinny rail to it and put one of the little red dot sights that I had. Now, I know it's not one of your oh my god red dot sights. It's actually just a little airsoft red dot sight that I had that went to those little BB gun things or to a crossbow, pistol or whatnot. But it actually worked very well. My wife, who's doing the camera, actually zooms in, and you can just see it to the left of the page where I was hitting, and that's where I was aiming with that red dot. And then after a while, I decided to take it off and see what it was like, just aiming down the barrel, and you could see a glimpse of the Picatinny rail that I added on. All I did was put two metal screws through and in between the barrel, and they were just small enough to fit into the Picatinny holes, but just wide enough to where it grabbed in between the barrel without damaging the barrels, and it held pretty well. And I gotta say, with the recoil of the 4x Colt, it never loosened one bit. So there was a nice, cheap, quick way to do it. It's in another video, but all in all, I had an amazing time shooting this gun with the new handle. And there you go, you got a nice zoom in. All on the left side is with the red dot. When I shot without the sight on the right side, just at the top of that top right target, was aiming down the barrel without any sight, and you can see that I hit about dead center of the blue, and it was a lot more accurate than I thought with the red dot sight and without. I finally figured out the trick of it. I was trying to use the sight in between that little bead that they put on there, just like they do with any shotgun or pistol or whatnot. But because it's double barrels, I wasn't hitting where I was aiming, because I'm thinking, oh, okay, if I look down the center to that little bead sight, that I'm going to hit where I'm looking at. And no, I had to stop my way of thinking with that and go towards the looking down the barrel aspect of it. But anyway, all in all, it was a great video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you like it. Tone M out.